Hi, my name is Jeremy Logsdon, and I am an instructor of literacy for college freshmen at Western Kentucky University, as well as the co-coordinator of the WKU Center for Literacy. This component of my video is being created with Extra Normal. I have used this Web 2.0 tool in my own classroom by instructing my students to use these animated characters to be their voice for a summary of a required class reading.
As I said in my introduction with Extra Normal, my name is Jeremy Logsdon, and I am a teacher of literacy at WKU. My TED-style talk today is about how we can increase entrepreneurship in the literacy classroom at any educational level with project-based learning. I've already given you one example, such as using the Web 2.0 tool Extra Normal. Literacy involves reading, writing, listening, and speaking, and Extra Normal could potentially be used to address all four. It is an innovative platform for literacy that allows a student to write a script and put that script into speaking avatars. This is one easy avenue of creativity, which, as we know, is a building block of entrepreneurship that can be addressed in any classroom where the students have internet access. One extremely important thing to note is that we are all teachers of literacy. If we are teaching, even if we use numbers, technology, or our hands, we are responsible for the literacy levels of our students. If our students are not literate, our next generation of entrepreneurs will not exist. One way to ensure this creative entrepreneurship is to encourage a print-rich environment for our classrooms. We often see this in early grades classrooms, but it tends to dissipate by the time we get to the higher levels. This should not be the case. We need to have print in our classrooms and in front of our students as often as possible. Activating schema is another powerful concept. Knowledge is gained by connecting to prior knowledge. One way to do this is with a graffiti conversation. You can give your students a prompt. It doesn't matter what the prompt is. The prompt doesn't even have to be verbal. It could be a question, but it could just as easily be an image. One image that I've used in the past is this picture of a zombie wasteland from a video game advertisement. The instruction is minimal and quick. What do you think? Your students should collect their thoughts, whatever they may be, on the prompt, image, music, or video clip, whatever it is. The thoughts can build upon each other, adding to it like graffiti. This can be done on a classroom blackboard, covering it with the ideas, thoughts, and questions of the entire room. Again, just like graffiti. Really Writer is another Web 2.0 tool that can be used to encourage a love of literacy in our students. It is a free, user-friendly software that students can use to create their own books. They can print them off and share them with others electronically. An even more interesting tool, however, is Blurb.com. This company allows students to create books, order them in hard or paperback, and then sell them. This is truly a seamless merging of entrepreneurship, creativity, and literacy. The ideas with Blurb.com are truly limitless. A classroom of students could sell a book that is a collection of class poetry or short stories. They could write a cookbook for a fundraiser. With project-based learning like this, the only limitation is what students can think of and what they're willing to experiment with. If your students are good with technology, why not encourage them to read a book and then create a movie trailer? I'm not talking about the obvious like Twilight or Harry Potter. This webpage is a collection of book trailers, multimedia presentations that people have created about a variety of books. This would target not only the need to efficiently summarize the most important parts of the book, but it would also include literacy in the form of script writing, narration, and direction. In World Class Learners, Zal stated that education faces tremendous opportunities brought about by technological changes and globalization. Our students are growing up in what should be a time of limitless opportunities. As educators, it is not just our privilege, but our responsibility to help pave the way to a creative, powerful future for our students. Creativity and entrepreneurship can no longer be left outside the classroom. Instead, we need to be leaving the traditional classroom to find the creativity and entrepreneurship.